Welcome back to my YouTube. Today is a health update with an ileostomy bag change.
Oh. Aww. Good job, Grammar.
Oh, I was going to do a health update because I went to my colorectal surgeon today for a follow-up appointment on my wound on my butt. And it is looking good. It's still bleeding, but it's healing like it's supposed to. Unfortunately, I still have the nerve damage in that area, and so she recommended that we go to a neurologist, and so I have an appointment set with a neurologist, and I go to the pain management doctor for the nerve medicine and blah, 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 blah. So I still can't sit. I still can't ride in the car. I still can't work. But my wound is doing okay. So that's something. I do have a peristomal hernia. She confirmed. I'll show you in a minute. Are you still? No, you don't have to look at this part. I'm just hiding things in the trash. Okay. Adhesive remover. The hernia is on top. I don't know if you can tell, but how it's kind of puffed up over where the stoma is. That is, well, a hernia in general is when your intestines pushes through the muscle. So it creates a hole in the muscle. A stoma is a hernia because it is intestines and it is pushed through a man-made hole in the muscle. So what a peristomal hernia is when that hole that they made for the stoma, rewind. After my initial surgery, I had really violent vomiting, and vomiting causes a lot of pressure on the abdomen, and so that's probably what caused it, because it has been there ever since the original surgery in July. But all it means is that I have to be careful. I can't do super heavy lifting, and I need to continue building my core strength to try and keep it from getting worse, because when it gets worse, it can interfere with the function of the stoma and the stoma itself. So that's that. And teeth update. I didn't tell YouTube about my teeth pain yet, but since before the most recent surgery, I've been having the worst nerve pain in all of my teeth that has been relentless, and I went to, of course, my dentist, and they send me to a specialist, a craniofacial pain specialist, and they are experts in TMJ disorder, which is something that I do have, and they made this acrylic splint for my bottom teeth, and so it looks kind of like a retainer. It's basically a night guard, but I have to wear it during the day and the night for 6 months, and then it'll just be the night. But what it does is, volcano, it keeps my jaw from making the discs get inflamed and worn out and crushed and all of that. So it just positions the jaw. Volcano. Okay, this is super fantastic, and I'm so glad that we're getting this on film. This happens like every other bag change or so. The way that your intestines work is kind of funny. If you're really hungry, your intestines start moving and pushing things through. And if you have just eaten, your intestines start moving and pushing things through. And sometimes in the middle of that, when you're just kind of hungry, but not really, your intestines start moving and pushing things through and ruining your YouTube videos. And so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna make a volcano protector. Boop, boop. This is great. Oh, my teeth. This is it. You see it? It's on the bottom teeth. So far, I feel like the pain has eased just a little bit, but I honestly think that might be because they changed my nerve pain medication to a stronger one, so we will find out. But I have an adjustment tomorrow, and the funny thing about all of my doctor's appointments, so I can't work because I can't sit on my butt in a vehicle, and so when I go to doctor's appointments, I have to lay down on my butt pillow in the truck on my side, on my hip the whole way, and that's how I get to the doctor's appointments. Unfortunately, I can't get to work that way because the work vehicle is a van, and I'm not able to lean back in it like I can in the truck. But regardless, it is not ideal, and I wish to go back to work. So we are trying every avenue that we can to help me get there one day. So this is the wax that I put on here. Oh no. Really great.
I can't believe this.
Okay, I love this. Best YouTube ever. Oh, I already talked about what this is in the last video. It just keeps everything from leaking between the skin and the adhesive. You been around things? Yeah, you shrink back into it. Okay. I don't have any depth perception, so my cameraman needs to help me with this part.
Oh. A little bit up.
Up.
Yeah, that's good.
Is it?
Yeah. Good job.
Anyway, there is my latest health update. I still can't go very many places, and I want to, but we are trying. And we are working on the teeth, working on the butt. Maybe we should make this video in black and white. Or like, where it's flashy. You know, in all those different colors. Like the Andy Warhol paintings. Now I'm just holding it on so the sticker stays stuck, because it requires heat and pressure for approximately 5 minutes to stay stuck. That's what I'm doing. I'm checking the carpet to make sure that it doesn't look volcano on the carpet. Because that's happened 3 times. But then it was like really watery. So when you only have a small intestine, you don't have a colon, your colon's function is to absorb water. So when you remove the colon, your small intestine has to take up the slack and try and learn how to absorb water, but it only does so much. So usually water goes right through you into the bag. if you have only a small intestine and not a large intestine. And so what ends up in the bag is very, very watery. And the waterier it is, the harder it is to catch when it volcanoes in the middle of a bag change YouTube video. But luckily, it wasn't a YouTube video that time. It just was volcanoing all over the carpet and the bed and the bathroom and the rug in the bathroom and the other rug in the bathroom. And me. Which is great because I've got serious OCD and I'm a germaphobe, and I also have a shit volcano that that goes everywhere. It's got a mind of its own. Whenever a stoma, you don't get to control the muscles around it. You can't contract it. You can't stop it. There's nothing that you can do. Like if it wants to volcano, it volcanoes. It's not the same. It is not the same. So, in some ways, the butthole owners win. And finally, I have a belt. It's a support belt, and it prevents leaks, but it also just makes it more comfortable whenever the bag is full, so it's not like pulling on my skin. So I especially like to wear it when I go in public, because I can empty the bag less frequently. I normally have to empty it about 6 to 8 times a day. So when you're out in public, it makes it really difficult because there's a whole hand sanitizer situation and your proximity to the sink and having to touch handles. It's a whole thing. And anyway, that's why I wear the belt. That's been a fun bag change, and I really enjoyed sharing it with you all. Thank you for watching my video.